As part of his push to combat climate change, President Biden is aiming to transform the U.S. auto industry. On Tuesday, the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, proposed two sets of new rules limiting emissions for all vehicles, including passenger cars, trucks, and tractor-trailers. The most aggressive option under consideration could lead to 67% of all new passenger car and light-duty truck sales being electric by 2032, according to the agency. These proposed rules would be the most aggressive emissions restrictions on the auto industry in U.S. history, with the aim of helping Biden meet his climate commitments. The EPA estimates that the proposals are large enough to avert the equivalent of 2 full years of nationwide carbon dioxide emissions. Under the most aggressive proposal, automakers would have to cut emissions for the passenger cars and pickups they sell in model year 2032 by more than half from 2026, the last model year governed under current rules. This seems like a perfect industry to push a lot of change, says Jessica Caldwell, lead analyst at Edmunds, a car shopping support company. The auto industry is kind of the figurehead of it all. It's easily relatable to most people and touches the lives of most Americans. The move comes after Biden has made significant investments in car and truck manufacturing. He pledged to help automakers shift to selling more electric vehicles, EVs, which produce no tailpipe emissions, as a way to shrink the industry's pollution. Congress responded with tens of billions of dollars in subsidies, through grants and tax credits, to help build new factories and charging stations in the coming years and reduce hefty upfront prices for consumers. But there are questions about whether Biden's plans are too ambitious and could conflict with a quick and affordable transition to EV purchases. The cost of rare minerals needed for EV batteries is one factor. The availability of charging stations and affordable car models are others. Some automakers are already cheerleading the effort, but others that have been slower to move away from conventional, gasoline-burning cars and trucks are expected to be more hesitant. America's transition to an electric and low-carbon transportation future is well underway, says John Bozzella, leader of the Alliance for Automotive Innovation, the largest auto industry trade group in Washington. It's also true that EPA's proposed emissions plan is aggressive by any measure. Biden's ultimate goal is to frame his climate message in an economic vision. By cleaning up U.S. industry, he could spur its growth and ensure good-paying, often union jobs for the working class. Transportation is the country's top source of planet-warming emissions, so it was a natural move for Biden to put himself at the center of an iconic U.S. business such as automobiles. At Biden's encouragement, Congress used its climate and infrastructure spending bills of the past 2 years to boost EVs with more than $31 billion in subsidies. That includes tax credits for EV manufacturers and separate tax credits to encourage consumers to buy the vehicles. About $7.5 billion of that money is going to construction of EV charging stations. Biden also used his first year in office to propose ratcheting up new near-term standards for cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks through model year 2026. Automakers, being pushed by investors and improving technology, had already been moving toward EVs. As part of that 2021 announcement, they agreed with the White House to set voluntary targets so that electric vehicles, hydrogen fuel cell, and plug-in hybrid vehicles would make up 50% of U.S. sales by 2030. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy our videos, please consider subscribing to support our work.